Lights out and away we go. Who's got the better start? I think Equasar is going to be holding the lead into turn 1. Omar's trying to attack. Oh, and that's a massive dive down the inside from... Omar's already up into P5. Nice start there from Omar. And Buva kind of sent a dive bomb there. I don't know what happened. Equasar in the lead of the race, followed by Maha, followed by Joseph Vesely, followed by Wilco, Omar, Jay Vesely, Motorway, Pitbull. Pitbull down the inside of his teammate. We get Wilco. Oh, Wilco's in the wall. Wilco's in the wall. And we're gonna get quickly the championship fight then. We got Joseph Vesely into third place of the race. We got Equasar in the lead, followed by Maha, followed by Joseph, followed by Omar. It's gonna be a nice fight for the win between these four. And Jay Vesely battling against Pitbull. Pitbull down the inside. Pitbull looking for his maiden victory in the league. Joseph Vesely battling against Omar there. Joseph around the outside. Omar down the inside. This is for the championship. Joseph Vesely will have to defend hard against his rival. Down the inside goes Omar. If these two collide, it's going to be great news for Equasar. There goes Joseph Vesely. Loses the place against Omar. Now there goes Omar down the inside. Gets the overtake done of Maha. Is going to be up in front of the P2 of the race. Maha will try and hold into the gap with Omar. Omar's going to be trying to chase now Equasar for that lead of the race. He's very close to the back of Equasar and can try and go for that overtake for the lead now. Equasar now in the lead of the race. I think there's not much he can do in this very long straight. He's not even going to try and defend the position. Omar is sitting at the back of him. He's also not trying to attack yet. Pitbull and Onion battling here per position. Onion getting the move done. Is already up into P6 of the race. He has a nice entry into the corner. I think Omar is going to have an easy run now against Equasar. Now with the full battery, there's no reason really to wait. Equasar not deploying too much battery, but he's not going to be able to keep him behind. Unless Omar doesn't want to overtake, but I think he probably will try and go for the move. There goes Omar into the lead of the race. Omar takes now the lead of the Las Vegas GP. It's costed him a little bit of his battery. Still has much better battery than Equasar does. Now he's going to try and push a little bit the car into the next lap. Equasar is going to be pushing a little bit the battery as well. We'll see if he's able to stick to the back of Omar. Joseph Vesely, 3 seconds, nearly 4 seconds behind Maha. And 3 seconds. Oh, Omar's had a little slide now in the same corner. Equasar had won the last lap. This is going to allow Equasar to have a nice and clean move in front of Omar into the long straight. And that's Equasar back into the lead of the race after a mistake from his rival. Equasar moves back into the lead and is now 3 attempts in front of his championship rival. It's going to be a close battle till the pit stops. Then maybe we're going to see a different story. Omar's now going to try and get the overtake done once again. That's cost Equasar some battery though. Well, both got a pretty nice exit though. Omar has now the advantage due to the DRS, the extra battery. He's going to get the overtake done even without getting the DRS enabled. But yeah, Equasar is still in the lead of the race for some reason. Well, Omar didn't really push that car too hard. Maybe trying to force his rival into a mistake, who knows. Equasar is into the pit lane now. Omar's gonna stay out. Interesting decision from Omar. Equasar in the pit lane. Decides to come in lap 10. Is gonna go for that undercut against the man in the Red Bull. Omar staying out for one more lap. Is gonna go... Well, both are gonna go for the one-stop strategy, definitely. Equasar is gonna get a nice undercut. He's already coming out of the pit lane. He's gonna be very in front of Motorway. He's gonna have pretty much clean air. The Haas in front of him, Onion, is 2 seconds in front. No need to worry about him. Actually, if he can get the DRS now, it would be great for him. And seems like he's gonna get it. By a little bit. Yeah, he got it by a little bit. That's some mega help for him. Buva battling against Motorway. Buva moving up ahead into P5 of the race. Motorway that may try and fight it back into the long straight. Motorway getting pretty aggressive there against Buva. Yet he's gonna probably try and get the overtake done once again. And Omar's now coming into the pit lane. That was a... not sure if it's gonna be the best call for him or not. He's coming out of the pit lane now. He's gonna be much behind Ekosar. We'll see how quickly can he close up the gap to the man in the Racing Bulls. Now he's gonna have a little bit fresher tires. And he's gonna be 2 seconds to 2.5 seconds behind. It's not a big gap. And definitely can close it up now with the better battery, with the better tires. I'm gonna follow now the battle for the lead. Then Omar's gonna try and get the overtake done against Ekosar. Here comes Omar. And he's gonna try and get the overtake done with the DRS now. Down the inside goes Omar. Gets the lead once again. Ahead of the Racing Bull driver. Now Omar in the lead, followed by Ekosar. Will Ekosar manage to stick into the back of him? Onion has got past Buva. Side by side go the two of them. And that's Onion up into P5 of the race. They're going side by side. We're gonna go try and go side by side. Onion is up into P5 of the race. Now battle between Ekosar and Omar here. Ekosar is right at the back of him. Omar actually for some reasons got a very poor entry to the corner, I think. Now here comes Ekosar. He's gonna be getting the overtake done against him. Easy move basically against Omar. Maybe made a mistake there into the entry of the previous corner. That moves Ekosar up into the lead of the race once again. Buva will try and stick to the back of Onion. We see breaking the DRS is not very useful here. Or it's not much possible. And here goes Joseph against Maha as well. A lot happening in just one lap between 3 different fights. Meanwhile, Pitbull solidly sticking into that P7 of the race. Omar against Ekosar here for the lead of the race. Omar may try and take it back. Joseph Vesely getting the move done against Maha. Maha may have damage, possibly has damage. He's in the pit lane. No, he's retired from the session. Maha's out of the race. It's the first retirement from the race, but it happened in the pit lane. The difference of tires is not big, so I think Joseph can still keep that gap. The gap probably won't be closed off that much. Omar back into the lead of the race. Lap 18 already. This race has gone flying. We've got no safety car even being Vegas. Well, now this could be crucial. Omar trying to break the DRS gap against Ekosar. Ekosar pushing hard to not let it happen. And he's not gonna let it happen. He's already got the DRS. Omar tried his best to not allow Ekosar into the DRS once again. Though his plan failed and Ekosar is quickly closing up the gap. Now both are out of battery. But Omar gets a really nice run. Both will try and open the battery now. Ekosar may be out now, and yes, Ekosar. Omar's done the fastest lap now. Nice job there from Omar. And I guess this may be game over for Ekosar today. Omar's played it perfectly there to open that DRS gap. And Ekosar now 1.3 seconds behind the man in the Red Bull. Plan functioning well for the Red Bull driver. No. Here comes Joseph Vesely against his teammate, against Onion. And both gonna be battling for that P3 of the race. Onion is showing really strong pace against his teammate. I'm not sure how they're gonna handle this situation. Ekosar's probably trying to open the gap against them. Onion now has a little bit of a slide there. And he's gonna have to wait to attack Joseph. May not even get the DRS in this lap. And he doesn't get it. That's gonna make him waste a little bit more of battery. Onion is still battling against his teammate. This may cost a little bit of time though. Here comes Onion right at the back of Joseph Vesely. And Ekosar, is he gonna come into the pit lane? He's not coming into the pit lane. What's this strategy mistake he's doing? Oh, massive disaster for Ekosar. He had an easy choice to do there. And decides to throw it away. Well, an absolute disaster of a decision for Equusar there. We got a yellow flag. That's Yordi, I think. Yeah. There goes Onion up into P3 of the race. Following now Omar into the final couple of corners. And he's gonna take another win in his IOR career. Closes the gap to 10 points then in the standings. And there goes Omar, wins the Las Vegas GP. Equusar finishes in second. Onion will come then in. No. He lets... Oh! What is that? Joseph sending a massive dive there down the inside. Against his own teammate. Well, he's still gonna manage to finish this in P4. Onion comes to take the podium. No teamwork at all between these two. Joseph there in P4. And, well, Buva's gonna come then into P5. I guess it's a little bit of a lonely race for Buva.